my friends, welcome to Bob Anime Games and Issues and so on. So, I'm continuing this little toy series, not a little bit with a unplanned little video. I didn't even know that Digimon Tri Ketsui was coming out this week, but since it did, I decided to do a little vlog review for you guys. And yeah, I saw this next set of 4 episodes for Digimon Tri, and I thought they were better than the first 4 episodes, but I still don't think they have problems. And now here come all the dislikes. Let's have them come in. Okay, so yeah, the Digimon Tri has been a bit of a, I don't want to say it, trying experience because, well, I do feel like there's potential here, but at the same time they're wasting it with first and foremost, Tai has really not improved his character in these 4 episodes, but we'll get to that. But along with him, one character really got much better through these 4 episodes. So we'll get to that. But yeah, let me just break down each episode first, and then I'll discuss what I thought were the highlights of these 4 episodes. So the first episode of Digimon Tri Ketsui, or Determination, was kind of bad, honestly. Yeah, they started off with bad foot on what was essentially a filler episode for this series with a very short episode run, and yet yeah, they had a whole episode that was just them at a hot spring episode. If it's a hot spring episode, you can tell it's going to be filler. Yeah, and it was. I mean, I appreciate them giving the characters more characterization, which was seriously lacking in the first 4 episodes of this series, but it's just filler. You really don't need it. If you just took away this 5th episode, then it really would not affect the plot at all. They sort of tied it back with like the bigger conflict that was taking place, but there was really nothing that got developed, and it kind of involved a really unfunny scene with the girls trying to chase down Biomon and Meikomon into the boys' bathroom. You see, I guess the writers thought that it was going to be funny if they reversed that whole characters go into the opposite gender's bathroom, because they switched it around by having the girls run into the boys' bathroom. It's funny now because you reversed that old cliche, isn't it? I don't even hear the crickets chirping. So yeah, the 5th episode was not good. It was a bad start, but the rest of the episodes honestly were really good in my opinion, and kind of made up for it. The next 3 episodes focused on Mimi and Joe, and you know what? Mimi was awesome in these episodes. I don't care about Tai at this point. I just say, forget about him. Make Mimi the new main protagonist, because she was great. You know, this is the thing that people tell me. It's Tai developing as a character and all that, but he's just coming off more and more emo and kind of annoying. Mimi, on the other hand, she's being proactive in these episodes. In the 6th episode, she's taking on an infected Digimon, who I won't spoil who it is, but she has Palmon fight this infected Digimon, saying that along with trying to protect everyone, she also hopes that they'll be able to give the people a better image of their Digimon by having them fight the bad Digimon. So yeah, that's actually really smart. That's basically showing that that even though they're fighting, these Digimon are fighting, they also want to show who's the good guys and the bad guys. That's smart and kind of being proactive. It ends up going wrong because she ends up causing collateral damage, which was admittedly her fault, but you know, it's much better than Tai's conflict. In the case of Tai's conflict, the damage he ends up causing wasn't entirely his fault, and yet he let it bother him throughout those first 4 episodes of this series. Mimi, on the other hand, she kind of let it bother her, but she also wanted to keep at it because, well, she's trying to be a hero. She's trying to show people that they want to help them and want to be good people. That's a real protagonist, not just some emo asshole who's just like, I don't know what we should do. Oh, is that girl in danger? I don't want to have to fight. I don't want to have to cause collateral damage. I don't want to have to take responsibility. Screw Ty, just make Mimi the new main protagonist. She's much better. So, 6th episode was a great episode for Mimi. 7th episode focused more on Joe, and Joe was pretty good too. His conflict was good because it's understandable that he's struggling with whether or not he should be a hero. In his case, he hasn't really been proactive in these previous episodes because he's busy studying for his exam, for his I'm guessing his college exams, which makes sense. He's trying to become a doctor. If he doesn't want to be a hero, that's perfectly his choice. But at the same time, he does feel like he needs to be responsible and help in the conflict. So, and his moments with Mimi are also really great. I've never been I know they're trying to push Easy and Mimi in these movies, but can we just go back to pushing Mimi and Joe, because that was the pair I always liked in the old series. I'm just saying. So yeah, Joe's conflict came off a lot more understandable with him arguing with Gomamon, and it was well done drama in my opinion. And even though the 7th episode kind of felt fillerish, it also kind of served the narrative purpose on like that 5th episode. So yeah, so good 7th episode, and then the 8th episode was the best in this series so far. The 8th episode involved them basically having this little school festival, even though they probably should have shut it down, but because the government guys, I can't remember their names, they said that they were detecting Digimon possibly coming in near the school festival area, and if they didn't shut it down, I'm like, you guys suck at your jobs, but whatever. So they having their little school festival, and of course things go wrong when a certain character from 02 appeared and is now a bad guy. The poster pretty much gives away who that is, but I won't immediately say it. But yeah, so a 02 character comes in, and yeah, finally we're actually acknowledging. And yeah, episode 8 was actually the first time the Digidestin actually acknowledged that the 02 happened. Even though they still haven't called the 02 characters, they're just now saying, oh yeah, it's that guy. Who was his name again? What was his name again? Oh yeah, we haven't called him because who needs those kids? Because they're just the annoying second season team. Seriously, 02 has been getting the shaft in this series. The character that the returning 02 character, Demon. Alright, now, since it's in the trailer, I guess I could say the returning 02 character is Ken Ichijoji, one of my favorite characters from that season. But if you're expecting Ken to be voiced by Romy Park in this one, keep waiting, because Ken didn't have a speaking role in these episodes, even though he appeared like several times throughout them. Did they really hate 02 that much? That they can't bring in an awesome actress like Romy Park to reprise her role as Ken Ichijoji? Whatever. The episode itself was great because it actually saw, as the poster pretty much spoiled, Gomamon and Palmon actually fighting an evil Imperialmon, and it was an awesome fight, complete with Braveheart playing in the background, which suited them much better than Ty's wimpy-ass I don't want to fight scenes. It was, yeah, the 8th episode was great, and also finally moved the plot along with interesting little development. But yeah, so these episodes were a step up in my opinion, but there were still problems, but I'm now a lot more interested in them, that's for sure. So as far as positives are concerned, Mimi was great, Joe was great, the animation during the fight with Imperialmon was good, though. Okay, I guess I just need to go into negatives now. The animation has taken a little bit of a step down in my opinion. they stepped it up for the Imperial Digimon fight, but the first fight with the infected Digimon in the 6th episode, by the way, there are only 2 fight scenes in these 4 episodes. That doesn't really bother me too much, but seriously, just 2 fight scenes. And yeah. The animation did take a step down, but it didn't bother me too much. Another thing that kind of bothered me, but not too much, was Mako. She's not a terrible character in my opinion, but I do kind of have to agree with Mystique Dreamer when she said Mako's a bit of a Mary Sue, honestly. I mean, she's not overpowered yet, but I do think that these episodes are focusing way too much on this very generic character. She really hasn't done much other than like try to rescue Makomon, who I would say is actually the real Mary Sue here. But yeah, just go watch these episodes and you'll see what I mean. But Mako has just been such a generic cutesy girl character that it's kind of annoying, really. I don't hate her yet, but I just not interested in her. She's not a character who I want to follow up on unless she pulls a Mikon or something. But yeah, she's kind of taking up screen time that should be better used for characters like Mimi, who's, again, the much better character here. But yeah. Other problems... nothing much else. The 5th episode was kind of rubbish because of it just being filler, but otherwise, I kind of like this new set of 4 episodes better than the first 4, which just had Emo Tai throughout it. At least Emo Tai was lessened here, thank God. But yeah, so I'm still interested in checking out this Digimon Tribe, but I have lowered my expectations at this point. It's trying to do its own thing, but it's still not as tightly written as I was hoping it would be. Oh well. So yeah, I'm enjoying it overall, but just make Mimi the main protagonist at this point. She deserves it.